although Tostock has removed its Ukrainian flag from the post box, there are an awful lot of Ukrainian flags, actual flags, flying. And I noticed one random one, and possibly most appropriate, because I remember driving past one of these particular structures not long ago and thinking, you know, these might, if we ever got invaded, they'd get used again. And they're obviously a throwback for in case Britain was invaded in World War II. We had, apart from changing all the signposts round, as I've told you before, they built lots of little things called pillboxes where sentries would go, and they were sort of all concrete and have little slits for you to point your gun out and shoot anyone that came near. Not anyone, just the enemy, if the enemy came near. It'd be wrong if you shot someone just on the way to get their milk, something like that. So this is Stow Langtoft, the motorcycle. Good morning, sir. Buddy, are you looking at that sign? What's this lady doing? She's having a conversation. So this is a nice place to live, Stow Langtoft. Very expensive though. Very expensive place to live. Look at that beautiful church up on a hill. Marvellous setting. And the bells ring out there. It's lovely. Oh, look, a Ukrainian flag outside the church. Marvellous. So there are lots of Ukrainian flags flying around, but the most poignant one is just down here. I shall stop and show you, because there's something else I want to show you. It's a bumper episode, this one. Look at this. Right, so this is what they call a pillbox, and outside it someone's put a Ukrainian flag. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can show you inside. I don't know if that'll be able to, but it'd be interesting, wouldn't it, to have a look. Let's just have a look. Yeah, can you imagine in there with a gun pointing out? It'd be marvellous. I don't even know how you'd get in. Ah, there's a door. There's a door, look. You get in there, so no one could shoot you in there. They've put a brick wall there. Marvellous. Even somewhere out there to shoot. Don't know what'll happen if I put the camera in there. If you can see out the other side. And there's loads of these around Suffolk. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing, but I feel better. But no one's told my lungs. It's marvellous. Yeah, it'd be alright being on sentry here, wouldn't it? Look at that. Oh, that smells nice. Does that bike? Don't know what is burning there. But, so that's just here. I'll let this car go. And then just down the road, and when I say down the road, I mean literally just down here. Just down here, if we can get across the road. we can ever get across the road. It's supposed to be 30 miles an hour at this. I don't think I've ever seen a car go through at 30 miles an hour, to be honest. So this is just outside Stirlangtoft, and somewhere around about here, right here, yeah. So I'll just pull off the road. See, I don't know much about history. If I was the bullet wanderer, I'd be able to tell you all sorts of stuff about here. Oh no, that's no good, is it? So let's just do that, and I shall have a wander over here, because round about this area, they found a couple of things just here. And really, when you think of the size of Suffolk and where this is, there's not a lot here. There's a nice little house there, but that's quite modern. But this bridge over the river here, now I don't know if this was a toll bridge or something in medieval times, something like that, but they found a couple. I think they found a toll coin or something like that it was called. I don't know, I'll check. I'll put it in the description. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description. Look at that, just here, finding random stuff that are of historical importance, apparently. But yeah, that doesn't look like it's of historical importance, does it? It looks like an old gearbox or something. God knows what that is. Amazing what some people will just dump. Yeah, anyway, I thought I'd show you that. It's a sort of random thing. There's a gateway, not much of a view though, except a ploughed field. Gateway without a view. Obviously it's got a view, but it's just uphill. And it's a ploughed field, so there's not even anything growing in it. So yeah, I'll have to check whether it was a toll bridge or the coin that was found was a Roman toll coin or medieval toll coin or something like that. But there was a couple of things found there. And then nothing else around here. Can't remember, I'm sure there was something more than that, but I'll check. But such a strange place. Look at that for a view. You see, one of the things we have in Suffolk is a gateway isn't like a gateway that you'd think of a gateway. So I could stop somewhere and say, oh look, a gateway with a view, and you'd go, what's wrong with you? You're bonkers. But a gateway, because everywhere's got ditches. We've got some hedges as well that go on top of the ditches. So like here, it's all ditches, and the gateway is where there is no ditch, where they've put a pipe in. So this is Pakenham, you know so well. Look at that, there's a walkway through there. This is Pakenham Wood. Used to ride the horses through there because used to work for a gentleman who owned it. That was marvellous to have access to that till he sold it all. Look at the size of this tractor now. The tractors are they're just huge. Oh, what marvellous cows there. Oh no. Road ahead closed. You're kidding me. I'll go and ask him. Do you reckon this bloke knows? Excuse me? Do you know if it's really closed or they've just put a sign up?
Most of the time they're not, but I don't know, to be honest.
I'll give it a go. Yeah. Let's go and have a look. It's all you can do, isn't it? You never know whether they're going to be closed or not. But I'll go steady just in case. Oh look, fancy that. Fancy that. What a surprise. Road closed, access only, diversion. Don't think so. Not if you're Bertie or Buddy. Get it right? Rule breakers. Tigger wouldn't have done that. He'd have said, hang on, let me reconfigure my sat-nav and we'll go a different way. Just because he can. Just because he likes doing that. You're probably wondering why I'm not riding Tigger, getting the miles clocked up on him. Well, one, I've been ill, and two, yeah, it's a different kind of machine. He's got a different job to do, and that job is put on hold at the moment while I've been ill. But he'll be back out the garage soon enough. So what I can do is go down this way. Can't see the horses. The fire's coming. I'm gonna slow down. He was reaching for something in the footwell as well. Definitely lots of flies out. It's time to get your bug cleaner for your visors out, folks. God, did you see that young lady? She's got two bikes, she's on her own. Where's the other one? Hope it's not down on the railway tracks playing. You see that there? That is a gateway. See, there's ditches all the way down there, all the way down there, and then there's not there. So that's a gateway, like here. So that's a gateway, because there's ditches all the way down there, all the way down there. So in Suffolk, that's a gateway. And that's quite a view, but it's not as good as that view there. The view from there is marvellous across there. But I'm not going to get off my bike and show you. Save that for another time. Before the GoPro battery runs out, what I wanted to do was answer a couple of comments. Just say hello to the bunnies. One was about my gloves. These gloves. What are they? They look comfortable. They are very comfortable, and they're lovely. They're not warm enough for the cold days in winter, so I don't use them for that. They have a little bit of knuckle protection, but not too much so as your hand looks like it's robotic. And they were, I think they're £60, but there's a special offer on at the moment at the Sports Bike Shop, and I think they're £49. But they're really comfortable, really nice leather. They're Oxford Holbeach, and these are 3XL, I think. So that's them. Yeah, someone was asking me about them, they'd noticed them. And the other thing was my boots, and now my boots I've been most impressed with. My boots, they're brown leather, they have 2 zips up either side. I'll show you when I get off at the petrol station, yeah, I'll show you when I get off at the petrol station. And what I like about them is, 1, they're very comfy. 2, I can get off and I can walk about in them all day. You know, it's just like wearing a boot. You know, they're not great big heavy things. They're little ankle boots. You'll see if you look on the website. Infinity Motorcycles I got them from, and they were much cheaper when I bought them. They were £129 I think. And the reason I've been most impressed with them is I've ridden on them every day for a year. It's just coming up a year now, and I've polished them 3 times I think in all that time, and I've used them in all weathers, and they haven't let water in. They haven't let water in at all. They've been absolutely marvellous. The unfortunate thing is, I do need to buy another pair. They come in black and brown, and they're £189 now, which, you know, I'm a Yorkshireman. I don't like to spend that kind of dosh. It's just not something I like to do. But there you go. Yeah, my boots and my gloves. The rest of my gear, my winter gear, I'll talk about on another video, because I've been impressed with all the gear I've had this winter. Because I haven't spent silly money. I'd like to be able to buy some of the really nice stuff, you know, the really nice stuff Stuart Fillingham has. I'd love to be able to spend that kind of money on accessories, but I'd rather spend it on bikes, to be honest. Oh no, this isn't looking good. We got petrol? Any petrol up here? Let's have a look. No petrol. Petrol. Oh no. It's number... We've got no choice. Beggars can't be choosers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be really cheeky and just ask him if they're really empty, because sometimes they're not. So before I do that, I'll show you my boot. There you go. Not a bad boot, is it? You know, and you can walk about all day. Looks okay with jeans, chinos, whatever. So that's a bit of a shame. No super unleaded. I'm not going to put the other stuff in, not yet. I've got 3 motorbikes full of fuel. Well, that's not true. Betty's probably half full now. Not Betty, Wendy. Sorry, Wendy. So yeah, gloves and boots. Both brown. I like brown. I've said that before. Reasonably priced. I like lightweight footwear. The boots, they're Falcon Aviators. I forgot to mention that. Falcon Aviators. Yeah, £189. Infinity Motorcycles up in Norwich. Open on a Sunday, I believe. Hey, what's this gentleman doing? on his Ninja. It's obviously uncomfortable in his leathers. My jacket, the jacket I'm sporting today, you might see is a brown leather in the mirror. It's a Triumph leather jacket. It's got a fur collar. Reminds me of Biggles. It's that sort of bomber flying type jacket that Triumph did. I think it was about 500 quid originally, but I sat and waited and it came down to about 350. But I didn't pay 350, I sat and waited, and I think in the end I bought it in the sale for £150. Well, I tell you what, it's the best £150 I've spent, I think. Couldn't believe it. Dead comfy, stylish. It's not what my wife says, but there you go. Yeah, marvellous jacket. Look, zips here and there, plenty of pockets, adjustable around the waist, zip up the front. The fur collar, if you are worried about the fur collar, it does come off. It's on press studs. No, it's on buttons, I think. My wife did take it off to demonstrate to me how good it would look without it. I think that's just because she wanted it off. She didn't care how it looked without it. I like it with it on, and it's warm around my neck.